Okay, I got it pulled up, but I don't have like the actual screen score.
So it's a 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line for Lincoln. Looking for the first points of the game. This is a keeper on another Wildcat set, as that was Boston Fullingham, who keeps it down to the 4. It's going to be 2nd down and short at the 4-yard line. They do the jet flip a lot. They do the jet handoff a lot. That's just faking it and going the other way with a guy that knows how to run the ball. Not a quarterback, but like you said, that's a Wildcat situation. So 2nd and goal from the 4. It's Fullingham again in at quarterback. Correction, this is Baker who's going to take the snap. Baker running right, gets a block and waltzes in to the end zone. First points of the game go to Lincoln Christian. It's 6-0 Lincoln Christian with the lead. And the extra point pending. Now you look at the touchdown run here. Again, that's 3 guys that can carry the ball in the backfield and lead block, which they do to enter to open it up. For Baker for the touchdown. Easy play.
Okay.
Little swinging gate here on the extra point for Lincoln Christian. Something you don't see as much as you used to, but every once in a while, they'll lull you to sleep with that.
You're seeing more and more of it. I saw more of it this year.
Housley knocks the extra point through, and Lincoln Christian has a 7-0 lead. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll check in with Phil Nichols down on the sideline as well. 4:35 to go first quarter. 7-0 Lincoln Christian leads Sulphur here in the Class 3A State Championship.
At WSB, we partner with our clients to solve our biggest infrastructure challenges. We're proud to support the communities where we live and work. Together, we build for tomorrow today.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium. Todd Lisenby with you. Robert Allen in the booth. Phil Nichols on the sideline. Here's our scoring drive for Lincoln Christian. 7 plays, 80 yards. You see the long pass to Milligan here, and then the screen to Braden Baker. That was the big play on this drive, and then they let Baker, who did all the work on that screen pass, finish it off with the touchdown run as the kickoff goes into the end zone. Let's send it down to Phil Nichols on the sideline. Phil, it's a crisp night out there. How's your bald head dealing with this weather?
Yeah, I'm rock solid. That's the only thing that's warm on me right now. Yeah, I'll tell you, Lincoln Christian right now, they've established some real, up on this last drive, some real dominance up front with the big boys up front, and really are opening up some holes. I'll tell you what, the Sulphur, the tempo down here, the speed of the game right now is lightning fast. Just a lot of energy on the field on both sides. I think Sulphur's got to come down, put a drive together here, get some points on the board, get something positive, calm that Lincoln Christian team down just a little bit.
There's a first down handoff to Matlack, who's only going to go for a yard out to the 21.
Yeah, nice job coming up in Connor Rowlett. Rowlett on the season with 40 tackles, and he's done some work behind the line of scrimmage as well. You see that 3-man front. Lincoln Christian almost exclusively a 3-man front. They'll sometimes bring the linebackers down, Todd, to make it look like a 5-man bear front.
There's a nice little outside handoff that time. Good patient run and a gain of 8. As that's Maddox Mobley on the carry and sets up a 3rd down and very makeable 3rd and 1 here for Sulphur.
Just a zone play to the outside.
There's a throw on the edge and broken tackle at the 35 and out to the 37 for Briar Davenport. They trusted him in space. They gave him the ball out there, said make a man miss and get us the yard, and he did that in a little bit.
Yeah, the key here is making that tackler miss there. If he doesn't, it's a good defensive play. Because of what he did, he got the chains moved.
Sulphur moving a little quicker here. There's a throw back across, and that was through the hands of a receiver and then right over the hands of a defender as well, and incomplete. Maddox Mobley, intended receiver.
You know, Todd, one thing Phil said down on the sidelines is the pace of play, and both teams are going really fast. the thing is, one of these teams, if they can get a 2-score lead, watch how quickly they'll slow the pace down. I talked to both coaches who said, hey, when we can get a lead, we're gonna put this thing on cruise control.
Linville hands to the sophomore JoJo Gray, and Gray makes a man miss in the secondary, and he's got a nice run out across midfield and into Lincoln territory.
Well, that's a nice run by a guy that's a little low to the ground and makes a nice move there to get the miss. Yeah, that's a sweet run.
Going to have an illegal shift here. Sulphur had 2 players moving as Linville throws it away.
I got an illegal shift. Oh.
He got my microphone
on the offense.
Does he know there's an on-off switch on that thing? That thing? Okay.
Illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
Replay first down.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the ice from the Gatorade bath earlier on the field still?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tells you what the weaters like here, right? You can see that little puddle of ice at the 45-yard line on the south side.
Yeah, that's not the field groundskeeper making a mistake with the markings.
After the penalty, Linville tries to go down the seam to Mobley that time, and just a little too much air on that one. Well covered in the secondary for Lincoln Christian, as over at safety that time was Parker Rogers.
Yeah, again, what a great facility here. And I think it's fantastic that you've got the state championships in the middle of the state here. I know that there's some people in Outpost say, hey, we wish it was over in our area, whatever. But this is such a nice facility. What Chad Richardson did for UCO, fabulous, and great for the state of Oklahoma and the high school teams.
2nd and 15. It's another throw down the seam, and this is a strong catch that time. It was the backup quarterback Colton Cole out there, kind of an H-back position, who makes the grab.
Yeah, play action, and you won't see as much of that with Lincoln Christian as you will with Sulphur. They'll use play action sometimes, and it was very effective there.
Needed 15, they got 15. Sulphur putting a nice little drive together here at the Lincoln 36. There's a pass in the flat. Good job by the official that time as the receiver caught that one with his knee on the ground. So it's going to be a gain of about 5.
Here you see the replay. It's play action. There's 4 linebackers at the second level of the Lincoln Christian defense. All 4 of them took a step to the line of scrimmage. That makes it easier, makes it more of a pitch and catch there for the Sulphur Bulldogs.
2nd and 5. Looks like a busted play there as Linville runs backwards and gets hit and dropped.
Yeah, I'm going to guarantee you that Maddox Mobley was supposed to go in front of his quarterback rather than behind.
Yeah, and Linville probably should have. It's easy to say this when we're up here watching it. You probably should have thrown it at the feet of Mobley to get an incompletion there. But that's a big loss too, because now it's a 3rd and long. 3rd down and 17 from the 43.
He's going to have some time against that 3-man front, and he's got a receiver.
Is that ball caught? No, it's incomplete. Are they going to call it a catch?
That's a catch, boys.
All right, it's a catch. It came out late. That must have happened after he bounced out of bounds. What a grab.
Hey, Phil had eyes on that now. He was right there.
Guys, that was an outstanding catch. I don't think I got this replay. Just taps it in right there.
It had to be a tap with, it looks like maybe the left foot. Wow.
What a grab for Bridge Barrett, and it's a 1st and goal for Sulphur at the 5. Linville hands it off.
Yeah, slips.
Yeah, I believe it was Matt Lackett that was Mobley who slipped at the 4.
Yeah, running right into Braden Baker. Had the touchdown earlier for Lincoln Christian, and I don't know that he prevented the touchdown. He was in the way, and that was a slip.
And we'll watch that left foot. Oh, I don't know if he did tap it down. It was really close.
Yeah, well,
2nd and goal
your way sometimes.
And Mobley's going to finish it off. as Sulphur goes a little wildcat of their own, and Maddox Mobley with the touchdown, and Sulphur can tie it up with an extra point.
Yeah, Todd, I mentioned both teams will use the wildcat, and Mobley with the fake on the handoff there, and he was able to get the yardage needed to get in the end zone. Really wasn't touched till he got into the blue.
And we'll see Colton Cole kick this extra point for Sulphur to try to tie us up here in the last minute of the first quarter. Snap and hold are good. The kick from Cole has plenty of leg, and he knocked it through. We'll take a break with 56 seconds to go first quarter. We're tied up at 7 in this Class 3A state championship game.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
When a power line goes down, the safest distance is further than you think. Power from a down line can travel through trees, water and ice, and even the ground itself. You don't have to touch the line to get seriously hurt, so stay as far away from down lines as you can. Anything they're touching can be dangerous. We'll be there soon. Until then, stay safe.
Welcome back into Chad Richardson Stadium. 7-7 our score as Sulphur answers back with a touchdown. We've got ourselves a ball game here in this Class 3A state championship game.
And like I said, Wildcat touchdowns for both sides to get started. We mentioned in the pregame, you'd see Wildcat from both teams. We mentioned that you'd see lots of run from both teams and a little play action that helps Sulphur on that drive as well.
Here's the freshman C.J. Wright, who's going to bring this one out from the 5. Wright with a nice return. A flag's going to come in. This one's going to come back.
Yeah.
Little yellow down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be, I didn't see a hold, but I think I saw a block in the back.
Right. Yeah, there's your block in the back right there.
The receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Take a look at that last drive for Sulphur. 12 plays, 80 yards, and Maddox Mobley pays it off with the touchdown run. Both teams score out of a Wildcat formation. That's how we're tied up at 7.
All right, so now Lincoln Christian gets backed up here, but I don't know that that's a real problem, or they feel like that's a real problem when they get backed up. They have a lot of confidence in what their offense can do.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Lincoln Christian, that is, as Ricky hands it off to Baker, who will run left side for 5 yards. You mentioned Carter Ricky, son of the head coach, his older brother at Emporia State right now. Has played a couple weeks ago right here at Chad Richardson Stadium with the Hornets.
Well, and in looking at Ricky, one of the things I admire about him is his ability to look off receivers, to have real command back there. And a lot of times, Todd, that comes from a quarterback who comes from a coaching family. I mean, he lives and breathes and thinks about football probably at breakfast every day.
So Wildcat formation again for Lincoln Christian, and that's a good run, slipping a couple tackles and running for the first down by Dawson Fullingham.
You know, both teams here know they're going to see Wildcat. They see it in practice because their own team does it. I really wonder, I mean, if I would have a Wildcat defense check, and when I see there's no quarterback in the backfield, we're coming up. If that guy in the backfield that's a Wildcat can throw the ball, or they have a throw play on, a pass play on, I'll live with it. Otherwise, I'm going to try and get a big defensive play going the other way against the Wildcat, or certainly get a stop.
We've seen Lincoln Christian do it with 2 different players as well, with Fullingham and Baker with different looks.
In the backfield, all 3 Wildcat players.
Here's Fullingham this time, hands it off to Wright on the sweep. Wright with a nice move in the secondary. It's going to jet for a first down and fight for extra yards up to the 35.
And you talk about him being a freshman.
Scary, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, because he's only going to get bigger and faster. And right now, he's pretty good. You look at his numbers this season.
That's the end of the first quarter.
He had 17 catches for 336, averaging almost 20 yards a catch.
We are 12 minutes into this one, and we have decided absolutely nothing. We're tied up at 7. Second quarter coming up next. It's the Class 3A state championship here on the NFHS Network.
I'm going to go into nursing because my grandma was a nurse. Seeing her inspired me to get a higher education. My name is Leah, and I've been working here for 2 years. Working at Whataburger has helped me get stuff ready for my apartment that I'll be moving to. I'm saving up for the basic appliances like an air fryer, a microwave. So I can afford what I need as well as get what I want.
To Chad Richardson Stadium. We are 1 quarter into this Class 3A state championship game. Todd Listenby along with Robert Allen. We got Phil Nichols down on the sidelines for us as well, and we are tied up at 7. Robert, it's been a good football game so far.
It's been an excellent football game so far, and again, one where, like you said, not much decided. Both teams still trying to establish the run game, and there's Lincoln Christian with another Wildcat.
That's Baker this time, who carries out to the 48. And we're seeing Lincoln Christian, they'll give him the 49-yard line, go Fulling and Baker. In fact, those guys at this point, Robert, might have taken more snaps than Carter Rickey has at quarterback.
I think they have, and in talking to him, I was a little surprised. 98 total yards for Sulphur and 154 so far for Lincoln Christian. Lincoln Christian's just simply had the ball more so far.
Ball just short of midfield
Still
for Lincoln Christian. And this is fooling him, and this time he's going nowhere.
Yeah, and this is what I would expect them to do. They've got a couple of guys up front, and Gideon Peterson, 66, and 77. Justice Gilliam is a tremendous player. I'd get those guys up there and get in the face of the Wildcat guys. You see number 17 there, too. 17 for Sulphur is another big skill player. That's Colton Cole. He's 6'3", 224. That's pretty good size.
Second down and 10. Ricky back in at quarterback now. Hard on that one, too. He stood in, delivered a really good ball downfield. And I will apologize, since I do the UCO games, if I accidentally call him Chase. That's a total accident.
It looks like they blitzed really the whole second level and linebacker core there. That's what I would do because Ricky's not even on the field. Sometimes you'll see them leave the quarterback somewhere on the field in the formation, so it's a little bit of a delay before they recognize. Ricky's going completely to the sidelines on these Wildcat personnel groupings.
He's back in on this one. 10 on the play clock, so Lincoln's going to have to hurry here. Ricky working with an empty backfield. Just does get the snap off. Throws short right side. There's a broken tackle in the secondary and another first down. A big hit at the end of that play, but Baker holds on and he's got the first down.
Well, that's a heck of a play, too. I mean, when he first caught it, if they could have corralled him over there, and again, they were out of position. You see 24 ran past him. It's a nice play. They pick up the first down on a long try, third and long.
Well, Baker made him pay for it at the end of that one, but it is a first down for Lincoln Christian.
Good shot there from the end zone. You see 66. I'm going to bring that up several times. And that is, again, Gideon Peterson, who his family lost their home and everything in that tornado. And again, he's recovered and had a tremendous season. In fact, he's going to go play college football in Division II.
Right with a run.
College football in Division II.
Right with a run right side. And he's going to gain about 3 yards. Off right tackle that was Vincent, who had that fumble recovery earlier, who makes the play in the secondary. Second down and 7. Lincoln just has had more chunk plays early on in this game, Robert. Sulphur has bent and not given them the really big plays, but Lincoln has gotten some really nice chunk plays.
Well, they were having so much success with the Wildcat until about the middle of this drive when it looked like Sulphur made some adjustments, got a little more tough on that Wildcat formation.
There's a throw in the flats to Fulham, and he's going to carry a tackler down inside the 20,
Pretty close.
near the first down. It's going to depend on the spot, and he does have the first down.
Again, it's tackling guys in place. They are giving too many yards after the catch, and that's what on the last two conversions has given Lincoln Christian the first down. It's not been the throw play. It's been what the receiver's done after he's caught the ball.
Lincoln has the ball, right?
First down and 10 at the 17-yard line. Lincoln looking to go back-to-back. Won it last year here in a game against Heritage Hall. As Carter Rickey rolling right under pressure, spun away.
Oh no!
That was a good throw, and he was lucky that one fell incomplete. Is right there defensively was Vincent looking for his second takeaway along with Linville.
Yeah, he reverses out into the roll, and you see there's two defenders over there with his receiver. And really,
I do not think Sulphur's
not in a good place.
Christian.
Yeah, that was Barrett out there actually with Vincent. It's now second down and 10. Those are the plays if you're Sulphur, right? You've got to take advantage of those.
And Wildcats
those turnovers. Here's Fullingham in it. The Wildcat quarterback.
Ray Ragland is a pretty good blocker to have back there, but again, the adjustment's been made. Sulphur's doing a much better job against that Lincoln Christian Wildcat.
Why does it say Wildcat? Lincoln Christian Wildcat? He's Bulldog.
Nobody bought the fake there.
You keep saying Wildcat.
Because that's the move set they're doing.
And again, did a pretty nice job of
When the coach says like a special move set, they would say Wildcat, Wildcat.
Okay.
So.
And third down and 9. You can hear the Sulphur fans making a little noise. Empty backfield for Carter Rickey. Throws over the middle, pass caught at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown for Lincoln Christian. Colin Shortice is into the end zone for the Bulldogs, who retake the lead at 13-7.
I wondered when we see Shortice come in and make some plays. This is the go-to receiver. This is the guy that Ricky likes to find. Gets him on a crossing right there in the middle of his own defense. And he's got an open spot there, and it was a pitch and catch into that zone.
Woo-hoo.
Extra point on the way from Cooper Housley. Going to give Lincoln a 7-point lead again. Housley kicking that one toward the Sports Performance Center, and he knocks it through.
Yeah, Housley's a pretty
7-14.
talented kicker. This is a guy that he might get some looks.
7:33 to go in this first half. Let's take a quick 60-second break. We'll come back. This is the 3A State Championship on the NFHS Network.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium, 14-7. Lincoln Christian with the lead. Todd Lisenby with Robert Allen, Phil Nichols on the sideline. As Housley will kick this one away now. We've seen him already put one into the end zone, and he easily does with that one as well. Let's take a look at a little drive summary as Lincoln Christian retaking the lead. I'll tell you what, before we do that, let's go down and check with Phil Nichols. Phil, This Lincoln Christian team, it seems like Sulphur adjusted for the Wildcat, and they just came out and threw the ball right down the field on them.
Yeah, it's like Robert said. They made some real adjustments up front with the big boys up front for Sulphur. Really shut that Wildcat down. You guys were talking earlier about how they've been described. Lincoln Christian's been described as a machine. That's what it looks like down here on the sideline.
See if Sulphur's got another answer. Linville on first down, hands off up the middle to Matlack, and he stumbles forward for about 4. And now we see that scoring summary. 13 plays, 88 yards in 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Kylan Schulteis with that touchdown reception, 16 yards on the touchdown, and that was just a methodical drive for the Bulldogs.
I know it's only 4 yards, but I tell you what, I think Coach Cole would take that. If he can get 4 yards every first down, still gives him options here, and you see they go back up the middle, Todd.
That's just a gain of a couple. Out across the 25-yard line to the 26. As Matlack with another carry. So 3rd down and 4. And, for Sulphur, 3rd and 4, 99% of the time is a running down.
Is that your new one?
It's tough to get 4 yards on the ground.
No, it's not a YouTube channel. It's just something I'll call this. Like I have Christmas tracking, I have sports tracking, but on the same channel.
Right side, or a throw left side, and then take it off and run with it is Linville. Tried to set something out on the flat that
Hello!
was covered, and he did a good job of just tucking it and getting what he could.
Can I hear you?
Yeah, I watched
Yes.
this week of Sulphur, and I love both teams. The thing about Linville I was impressed about was his composure, and that's a composure play for a quarterback. That's a wildcat play for Sulphur.
And that's Mobley right up the middle that time. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he runs for 4 out to the 36.
Go, dang.
I don't think
People got their shirts off?
Yes.
Oh, dang it! 30 degrees out there! You're gonna get sick tomorrow!
That's for Green Bay. Come on, I'd be impressed. There's not much wind out there. It's okay. Probably going underneath to the bathroom to warm up every other series.
Here's a pass to Gray in the flat, and Gray can't get much. Good tackle in open space that time. That was Baker over there to make the play. Just a gain of 1. It'll be another 3rd down and medium, 3rd and 5 here for Lincoln Christian.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We talk about both teams have wildcatted a bunch, and it took Sulphur a little while to make adjustments and clean that up against Lincoln Christian. Lincoln Christian's a
So does Sulphur have the same play? Wildcat?
Yes. They both use the same play, Wildcat.
Do we have that play too?
I don't know. We use stuff like hammer.
What's that? I keep
Nail.
saying broken in like this. It's not time out. It's like
So that's another sign. At one point at basketball, he points at his chin.
what Rock does?
Yeah, because it's a sign for there's a sign you can do in basketball called chin. So he'll point at his chin.
And they have to do that.
They have to do that play.
They have to memorize these different plays.
Yes. So like if
Cole
coach
punted away.
goes,
His first one was 48 yards for a
Does
touchdown.
Kirk have a play here?
I think.
This one's a low kick, fair catch called for and made.
We got the ball back.
And that was Schulteis who makes the fair catch, and that's where Lincoln will take over at the 29-yard line.
That'll be good field position for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs to get started. Let's see, everybody over here has got coats on. They look warm.
Well, you say that they're just showing off, Robert, but I'm pretty sure this will be the coldest game this weekend. I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow and Saturday, so.
Todd?
Yes, Phil?
Now, you know as well as I do, if we looked like that, we'd be calling this game with our shirts off, too.
Yeah, this is not a broadcast crew to take off shirts.
CJ Wright on first down, not much doing on the right side.
Nice job by Eli Benson stringing that out. Again, with Lincoln Christian, you're going to get a lot of stretch plays. In this case, it's a jet flip or jet handoff that comes outside. And so far, Sulphur's done a pretty good job of stringing those jet plays and stretch plays out to the sideline.
Stretch play.
First to string that out, and then Vincent came over and cleaned it up. I love this class of football, Robert, when you're calling kids' names on both sides of the ball.
No,
Sure is
yeah,
a lot
no
of fun.
kidding. It's old school all the way around.
Here's Baker, and Baker makes a couple miss and gets out near the 35. That looked like going to be a loss of one, and it turns into a gain of about 6 or 7.
Yeah, Baker's
I thought,
pinball machine here, being the pinball,
Did I get him?
is what's going to give them a chance to convert here.
No.
That looked like it was going nowhere. It was going to be a 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. Now it's more of a 3rd and 4.
Lincoln perfect on 3rd down so far, 2 for 2. As that snap came out before Ricky wanted it, Ricky's not going to get there. That was on the center. He snapped it before anyone moved, and Ricky on the busted play only runs for a couple.
Yeah, Ricky's lucky. He was trying to get a message to Ray Ragland, who he was sending in motion, and it was lucky he's looking away. Boom! He does a good job just to catch that, Todd. He didn't think it was coming.
Yeah, he's lucky it was a good early snap, right? Right into his belly. Yeah, exactly. So now we'll see Lincoln punt for the first time. This one's headed toward the sideline and into the Lincoln bench.
Oh, Lincoln, what now?
A little surprise, Coach Ricky.
Lincoln bench.
That was what?
Bench?
3rd and 1.5.
Yeah, 4th and 2. Yeah,
or 4th and 1.5. I'm a little surprised. But hey, he's got a lead.
I'm not going.
He knows his defense.
Oh, is it snowing there? Looks like there's frost on the ground. Look at that.
Remember, they do the JWB bath? It's still frozen on the field. That's how cold it is. That the frozen bath they did later in the morning at 1, it's still there.
Okay.
Frozen.
I get big Boston College vibes.
You don't have field on. This is just got in the play. Go get him!
Shoestring tackle.
Look at that flag.
He goes down to the bottom of the ankles and grabs that and saves the touchdown. He goes up top.
Man, just scary. It's like.
And Matlack's on the way to the end zone.
Matlack with another good run on 1st down there. He runs for 7 yards. That last play was 46 yards. Justice Gilliam had a big block on that one as well.
Well, these are some big linemen. Phil, I think, was pretty happy seeing this Sulphur crew on the line. He likes those dudes.
There's a short run on 2nd down.
A little pinballing going on
Yeah,
there.
I don't know if guys got tied up or if they were watching a little Premier League soccer this week.
I think Caden Cole ran into who was that? Was that Nate? You were backing, but he ran into somebody late and knocked him down.
So a 3rd and 1 now for Sulphur. Big play here at the Lincoln 15. It's Mobley who keeps it and hurls over a tackler down to the 6. Mobley out of that Wildcat formation has scored a touchdown already.
Damn it!
I can't get it, you.
I can take that picture. Oh! 54. I just want to.
And Mobley's in for the touchdown now.
Dang it.
Sulphur moving with a purpose.
This is going to be a tough game.
And Lincoln Christian had the ball with a chance to make it a 2-score game. A busted play on 3rd down, and now Sulphur goes right down the field and has a chance to tie it up.
Second to last play in this play, both. Sulphur's found a honey hole just outside the left side of that Lincoln Christian 3-man front. They have found a soft spot where they've taken advantage of, both on the setup play and the touchdown play.
And that's where big 77 Justice Gilliam has been at as well, as the extra point is blocked.
Oh, it's blocked!
And that could be a big one, because right now Lincoln Christian still leads. 2:05 to go first half, 14-13. Lincoln Christian holding on to a 1-point lead in this Class 3A state championship game on the NFHS network.
Your gateway to personal banking? That's actually personal.
Yes.
Having a financial partner that gets your grit. Balancing more than just a checkbook. Those glorious personal and professional victories. Saying yes to the thing you want. Because you have been smart with your money. Feeling like you got this. experience.
Our number one priority is protecting our players. That's why we're writing new rules for the sport and developing innovative educational tools that protect our athletes. This is player protection. This is high school football. Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium. 2:05 to go first half. Sulphur answers with a touchdown. Extra point block, though, so Lincoln Christian still leading 14-13. Second touchdown run of the night for Maddox Mobley, the junior running back. And Cole will boot this one away. Low kick picked up by Schulteis. Nice return on out to the 35 near the 40-yard line. There's a scoring summary for Sulphur. The big run for Matlack, setting up Sulphur in the red zone, and then paid off by Maddox Mobley with his second touchdown run of the night. You see big 77 Justice Gilliam there on the block downfield.
Yeah, let's go down to Phil for a second. What about the job that offensive line for Sulphur did on that last drive, Phil?
Yeah, you talked about the real anchor, Gillo kid, number 77. He's the heart and soul up front. He's the leader physically. He's also the leader emotionally on the field, doing a great job. There's been a lot of adjustments made, Robert, over the last 5-6 minutes, as you pointed out.
Ricky going play action, setting up a screen. It's not open, and he smartly throws it at the feet of Baker to avoid what would have been about a 20-yard sack. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's a smart play again by Ricky. Look at the pass rush there. And again, he just throws it into the ground.
That was Bayer Webb that almost got to him on the backside. That's a good play by Sulphur, and it's a good play by Ricky. Sometimes you're beat, you just got to take your medicine. He did a good job there.
When the defense is that aggressive, and this Sulphur defense, they're going to blitz a lot. They're going to come after you. When you take that and get back to the line of scrimmage, you feel good about it.
Schulteis in motion as Ricky is going to roll right. Now he's got a lot of room to run left side. Ricky's across midfield. He takes a hit right near the out-of-bounds line. He's going to get all the way to the Sulphur 40-yard line. That's a 20-yard scramble. As everything flowed to his right, he looked back left and just had a lot of running room.
Yeah, he does a good job. Like we said, we spotted him on that run the last time. And Brian Davenport gives him a love tap there on the way out of bounds.
1st and 10 for Lincoln at the Sulphur 40. Ricky hands it off underneath on the draw to Baker, and Baker sneaks by a couple defenders. That's a nice run. That was a very delayed draw handoff.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a rollout. That's a rollout draw. That's an imaginative play. Now, I don't think it did as much as they would have liked.
What is 3A State?
I don't know about that 8-yard gain on 1st down, but you don't see that every day.
That's the old wraparound draw for an 8-yard gain. Here's Fullingham back at the wildcat position, and Fullingham goes right off right tackle for 6 more and a 1st down.
Well, we advertise this as a old school running battle between two teams that know how to defend it and know how to run it, and that's what we've seen. But there's some new concepts.
You're like me, Robert. We cover college football so much that I just immediately looked up and said, must be 2 minutes to play. Well, I saw the timeout, but there is no 2-minute timeout in high school football.
Not in high school. Which, you know what? Here's another thing. The crossover between college, you call UCO games. I'm on the sidelines in Stillwater. The tight formations now. We're not seeing as much 10 personnel. We're seeing a tight end or at least wings. Both these teams like to use wings. And now, instead of that cluster being out by the numbers, the cluster of receivers comes in and they're right off the line of scrimmage, right off the tackle. We've seen both teams doing that, and it just gives you more people close to the ball and gives your backs a chance to have more blocking, and that's what both these teams want to do. They're throwing a little, but they want to run the football. You see the wings over there, double wings over to the right side.
Couple wings that tied into the left as Ricky play action goes up top, has a man open, and it's a touchdown.
Ah, touchdown Lincoln! Woohoo!
That's the 3rd catch of the game for Jack Milliken. You mentioned it earlier, Robert. He's a big play receiver. And they get Sulphur to bite on the play action there, and Lincoln Christian can
take an 8-point lead with an extra point here. I think this was a one receiver route. No, it wasn't two. They had a guy in the flat, but they didn't have too many guys going out in the route. And he did a nice job of just going down the seam and splitting the two defenders. And that's what you talked about.
Kicking team going out to the field. Huh? Kicking team out, heading out to the field.
Step up, and next thing you know, it's a play action right past you. And that's a big touchdown, too, because Lincoln Christian's going to get the ball to start the second half. That's right. They, what is that?
It's good.
Will get the ball to start the second half. My apologies. But, you know what? That's still a big play, because if you can keep them off the board here, you know, when you come out for the second half and kick off to them, you're not kicking off even, you're kicking off with the advantage. Hey, let's go down
This is
to
only
Phil
a
Nichols on the
one-time
sideline.
thing
Phil, I know,
looking like this. I'll
we
put
get
the
a good view
field
up here
back
of the
up on
visiting
the stuff
sideline,
later.
but big crowd
I'll
here
just leave it
tonight,
like that.
considering the
So
weather.
today,
Lincoln
today,
Christian brought a lot of folks down from the Tulsa area.
but I
and
can't
Sulphur
stream
from
that
down
one
south.
for
There's been a
that
lot of
one
folks up
game.
here to Chad Richardson Stadium. Yeah, I mean, there's
I can't stream that one game I want to stream. No, Washington versus Millwood. That's 1 o'clock. And I don't think you want to call me out of school. Yeah.
Hopefully you can just keep up on your squirrel up other game.
And then Lincoln Christian's been dominant in this class. And then you got Sulphur coming back from a terrible tragedy.
Why do you keep talking about that?
Here's a returnable kick from the 5 for Sulphur. And that was Davenport who kept his feet. He couldn't score out of there, though. And he's down to the 25-yard line. You know what I think was in the middle and made that tackle? Or was it little C.J. Riley? C.J. gets into a lot of action here. Here we see Lincoln going down the field in 59 seconds. 5 plays, 60 yards, a big touchdown drive right before halftime. Yeah, we thought last year that Lincoln Christian Heritage Hall might be the game of the weekend, and Andy Bass tore his ACL in that game for Heritage Hall.
Oh, remember that.
Christian pulled away late. Man, I don't think Sulphur's going away. I really don't. I think that's a pretty darn good determined football team. Here's Linville throwing right side pass complete, and that's a first down. Jet Runyon of his first grab up to the 35, and that'll stop the clock with 46 seconds left. And this is one of those, Robert, you can play it either way. You can just run the ball and get to halftime, but obviously some trust in the senior quarterback, Luke Linville. No, this is a team that they mainly run. Their passing game is not deep generally. So let's see if they can get even to a field goal, maybe a field goal position. Linville's going to run and get out of bounds here. Only got a couple yards. Stops the clock again, though. Sulphur does still have all 3 timeouts.
I see him.
What they need here is they need Matlack to hit another run off the guard.
Got it.
And go for about 40 with it. That was a pretty
Doesn't
play.
come out good.
Yeah, because of the TV, of course. It's the TV.
Luke Linville is 8 of 13 passing it for 88 yards. So just 11 yards per completion, kind of to your point. A lot more short passing game. He averages 163 a game. There's a nice throw down the middle on a crossing route, complete to Bridge Barrett. And the clock will stop for the chains to move. 34 seconds left.
We have to hurry up so I can.
Well, they have all hurry now. Well, they have all 3 of their timeouts. They can probably get a lot of plays off here. Linville going to throw in the flat to Matlack, and he couldn't hold on. Might have been okay not to hold on to that one. It does stop the clock, and I don't know that he was going to get much out there the way the pass turned him around. He had just one guy out there, Mason Torres. Other than that, he had a chance to maybe get about 10, 15 yards out of that if he could caught it. Second down and 10 for Sulphur. Linville, again, rolling to his right. Looking pressure and smartly throws it away. Yeah, that was a good job. Again, I think in that position, it looked to me like they were in, talking about Lincoln Christian, they were in man-1 coverage. And they had everybody covered up. Smart play by Linville. That was the best
That's the rankings.
See, this is where I think you might pop him with the draw.
You little stop.
Try to get a good
That's
shot,
the
use the
rankings.
timeout, and at least throw it into the end zone. They've been playing
What's up, Red Fire? Nice ball.
Linda's going to throw it in the flat, complete. And we do have a flag down. I think we're going to have an eligible receiver as that flag came in at the end of the play. It was complete to Mobley, who's got the touchdowns.
7 seconds left in this play, and then it goes to halftime. We got, we're not going to stream the music because that was copyrighted.
He's in the O and UCO when that ball's thrown.
That was an RPO for Sulphur. If he gives to the running back on the offense, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Todd, if he gives to the running back, I think he had a hole, and he doesn't have an illegal receiver downfield.
You know, honestly, the illegal receiver downfield, Robert, it's a very easy one for officials to miss, and coaches really push, you know, because I mean, a lot of times it just gets missed. It's hard to see sometimes.
Because I've been involved in this year, they're seeing it more and more. The officials are pretty alert to the big guys.
Second down and 15.
There we go.
Now here's the draw play, and it's Matlack who takes it up to midfield. We'll see if Sulphur is, nope, not going to use a timeout. They're going to let it go to halftime, and that is our halftime score, 21-13, Lincoln Christian with the lead. As we will go down to the sidelines, and we have Phil Nichols, who's with Lincoln Christian head coach Jerry Rickey.
Coach, great first half. I tell you, these two football teams punching each other in the mouth. Talk about any adjustments you might be thinking about in the second half.
Well, we just need to take care of the ball, not turn the ball over, get them off the field on third down, and we knew it was going to be a tough game. They're a very good football program. You see that out here, two teams really slugging it out.
Coach, thanks a lot.
There is Phil Nichols on the sideline for us. We appreciate him. Robert, what are your thoughts on that first half?
Well, my thoughts on the first half is they showed us what we expected. The Wildcat from both teams. I think we saw a little more deep passing game out of Lincoln Christian because they do that. And then with Linville, we saw some smart quarterback play there. I think there was only one really misstep, and it was a missed extra point. And that's the one advantage, or that's one of the advantage that the Bulldogs at Lincoln Christian have. They're better in the kicking game, at least in the kicking game. The punting game, you got to give the edge to Sulphur. They got a couple pretty good punts off. But, no, I think we've seen what we expected. The beautiful thing is, Sulphur's going to get the ball start second half, see if they can't even this thing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, this is one of those games that it doesn't feel like either team is really going to make any big mistakes.
You don't want to fall 2 scores behind either one of these teams.
I would
because
agree.
they know how to bury you.
I would agree. All right, we're going to take a break here at halftime. When we come back, I believe we'll have some highlights of the first half and give you some halftime stats as well. Halftime score here at Chad Richardson Stadium, 21-13. Lincoln Christian leads Sulphur. It's the Class 3A state championship game on the NFHS Network.
lives inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Take control. Sound the same, yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I tell you though, 'cause I'm feeling so good. Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. Would you be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track? We can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I tell you though, 'cause I'm feeling so good. What's on the other side of inhibition? Ooh, I tell you though, 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
Trying to get my attention, trying to get your redemption, but now that I'm gone, you want me back. Yeah, I gave you everything, gave you a diamond ring to watch it fall from your head. I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. And I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. You came back to me, I don't trick or treat, don't knock on my door. Don't want you, don't flip the stars like a boss, press some rocket heavy metal. I just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm backwood smoking, I don't own papers, pass that 808. That don't shaker. Oh, bitch, you know I'm grinding like a pro skater. Baby mama bugging, I'm so quick to hit ignore. Buku bitches in my bed, I got scales all on my floor. I got money on the line, plus I'm clocking the galore. I got bitches kissing bitches, all them bitches go explore. I'm feeling way up, I stay up. Put your bitch on my Snapchat while I make her. She want a chance with me, cause she know I'm a rapper. I give a but I never get feelings, cause shorty, I know what you after. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. Section at 12, gon' find your ass way in New Orleans. Watch out, I'm jugging. Dissect your hand if your hand am I putting. Put two in your man if your man keep a looking. Act like a poopy, yo, bitch get tookin'. I'm not the type to go with them niggas who fuck with them niggas. So stay on some fish. Oh, youngin' trapping out the bando. From the ceiling fan to the damn floor. Tryna stack my money up, cause that's the only way we can go. Tell my mama that I'm okay. See the money coming through the doorway. Got a bad bitch with a lot of money, that's foreplay. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me.
You got me trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it, now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
Sulphur, though, unable to pay that one off, and Lincoln Christian gets on the board first with Braden Baker.
Yeah, this is a big sack play where it was just a miscommunication in the backfield. Then the long pass play that set up the touchdown.
Yeah, that was Maddox Mobley scoring one of his 2 first-half touchdowns. Here we see the freshman C.J. Wright making a great move in space, one of the many weapons for this Lincoln Christian team.
Yeah, this was a big play during that drive. I think they went ahead and scored on him, but boy, that delayed it. Here's the touchdown pass to Schulteis.
Yeah, Schulteis scoring the touchdown there, and then Sulphur again had an answer.
Yeah, Major is definitely
longest
dating
run
Colt.
of the game. Got the Bulldogs in the red zone of Sulphur, and we see
Yeah.
Because look, it says M with a hug. When you click on it,
a touchdown pass from Carter.
so yes, they are definitely dating. If you didn't know,
I do.
you now know.
And you know what, Todd? That's kind of been the difference. 175 yards passing for Lincoln Christian to 98 yards passing. You look at the run's pretty even. 98 for Lincoln Christian, 110, a little more on the ground for Sulphur. It's that pass game that Lincoln Christian has with Ricky that's kind of been the difference in the first half.
We have a pretty cool story going on tonight with our officiating crew, and for more on that, let's send it down to Phil Nichols, our man on the sidelines.
You know, guys, we always talk about the third team on the field. These crews work hard all year.
The third team on the field, the officiating crew, that's a good joke. Yeah, they're the third team on the field. They're the third team on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, with the joke. They're the third team on the field.
Because they're number 3.
They're talking about the officials.
Oh.
The third team on the field. The ones that like, oh, you win or you're gonna win.
Because there's a shortage of officials. And I think sometimes, I know it's tough, fans are hard on officials, but man, if you get really good at this drill, it's fun to go officiate college and you know, guys, I know guys that are high school guys that made it to the NFL.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, it's a cool thing. But we've got to do more to get young people involved in the profession of officiating, no doubt about it.
A lot of former players are starting to do that, and I like it. But Clete Blakeman, the former Nebraska backup quarterback, is an NFL Super Bowl referee.
Here's the opening kickoff of the second half, and Sulphur's going to return it right out to around the 20-yard line. You know, my dad was a 40-year high school basketball coach, and I do the UCO games, and just last night I was calling a UCO game. One of my dad's old players is officiating that game, the women's game last night. So, yeah, it is a fun career. I know he loves it, and if you are interested and, you know, just got done playing the game, you should start to look into being an official.
Most of the guys I know that have gone into it, and I did a little of it when I got out of college, but most of the guys that got into it really enjoy it.
So Sulphur will have the ball to start the second half, down by 8 as Linville will throw right side, and it's a good grab made, but just a short gain.
Short game from Sulphur.
There wasn't much opportunity for him to get something with
Jolly.
Like when he came down, he hit the ground. So, again, starting the series with a pass. We've seen these two run teams like to start with a pass.
There's a run play and nothing doing up the middle that time for the Bulldogs as they tried to get that to Austin Garrett, who's in the backfield for this possession to start. Now Matlack will come back in. No gain for Garrett on that one. So another third and long early on.
Really impressed with Austin Garrett on the defensive side. He made some big plays for the Sulphur Bulldogs in the first half.
Sulphur with a 3rd and 7 on their opening drive of the second half. Linville throwing. That was through the hands, and it is intercepted. It's Schulteis on the pick at the 20, the 15. He cuts back, and he's going to
Touchdown!
a pick 6.
A pick 6. That was a good pick 6. Lincoln Christian just got a touchdown for pick 6. You know what a pick 6 is? Do you know what a pick 6 is?
Yes, they intercepted the first touchdown.
Yes.
Across field, getting into open spaces, getting the touchdown. You see it here on the replay. Wow.
Yeah, that ball went through the hands. I believe that was Baker, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Baker. That was
Lincoln Torres?
That was Brent Castee. It went through Castee's hands. And Schulteis makes the grab.
Yeah. That was unfortunate for Sulphur, very fortunate for Lincoln Christian, because I think Schulteis was the guy who was able to get it in the end zone. They'd gone to the first guy. he probably wouldn't have made it, and he'd have to drive it in. But this made it a big, big defensive play for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs.
You mentioned you don't want to get down by 2 scores, and that's where Sulphur is right now.
I'm gonna go for a bit. I'm trying to create a post for Mustang Holiday Classic because that's coming up in how many weeks? 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm gonna make an Instagram post on my basketball page. Keep them entertained while I'm gone. I'm gonna post a post and I'm gonna put some music to it.
Oh, in out of another room?
Yes. I'll be in the other room. It's that cool. Yeah.
Where family gathers, an adventure awaits. The good tidings that make for 2 better times. And with the right stuff at the right price. The most wonderful time of year happens here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Welcome back to Chad Richardson Stadium, 10:49 to go in the third quarter. 28-13, Lincoln Christian leading Sulphur. Todd Lisby along with Robert Allen. Phil Nichols on the sideline. Our crew, Chris Evans, Ronnie Phillips, Connor Phillips here in the booth with us tonight. That's another returnable kick. This is Davenport who takes it out across the 15 to the 20. And Robert, the Houston kid, he can kick it into the end zone if he wants. He's kicked 2 straight right at the 1-yard line. That tells you how good of a kicker he is. Because you kick it in the end zone in high school, it's immediate touchback.
Exactly. I think that, and again, they're stopping him at the 20-yard line, doing a pretty good job there. Haven't had a chance to keep him off the 20, but no, Housley is a guy. He is a kid. He's just a junior. He's a guy that's going to get a look because he can do some things with the football, his extra points. I don't know what his longest field goal was this season. I didn't do as much special teams homework, but I like the look at him. He can be a kicker for somebody.
Garrett's back in the backfield on first down as Linville throws right side, and that's a good grab made for a short gain.
When you see they're getting a little bit more aggressive on the other side, coming up on the receivers, and after that interception with the 2-score lead, that allows you to feel and play a little more aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
35-yard pick six you see there from Kylan Schulteis, his second touchdown of the game. Second down for Sulphur. Linville over the middle, and that was through the hands of Mobley and incomplete.
Yeah, it was open. I thought it was thrown pretty good. We'll even take a look here again, but the danger here is a little bit wide ahead of him. The danger here, Todd, is Lincoln Christian's base defense is at 3-4. There's a lot of buzzards back there in the secondary. I mean, if you were ahead here and you were pounding a 3-4 with the run game, but no, instead you're trying to throw against all those guys on the back end.
Linville on third down. He'll roll to his right. He'll throw. That pass is intercepted. No, incomplete. Thought it was picked off.
Well, it was almost picked off. And again, look at the area. There's too many white shirts around everywhere Linville wants to throw. Oh my goodness.
Man, that was nearly picked by Creed Nail, who came over defensively, and now it's going to be a punt for Sulphur. It is a really good name.
I like that.
That might have been the Nail, and he picked that one off.
They're going to
Good
get
punch with a nice rollout into the Lincoln Christian side of the field at the 37-yard line. So that's where Lincoln Christian will have their first offensive possession of the second half. Pretty nice for an offense to go into the break up 8, come out up 15 for your first time on the field.
Yeah, it's still good field position. I know it was they got a little bit of a roll on the punt, but Lincoln Christian, if they can start at 37, we saw one of their drives in the first half, got backed up on the penalty on the kickoff return back to the 10, no problem. I mean, this is great field position for Lincoln Christian. In fact, I think they're in the Wildcat to start.
It's fooling him in the Wildcat, who hands it off to right. And Sulphur's all over this. It's a loss of 2, and we'll see Carter Rickey trot back in. And I think what you said was right earlier, Robert. They take out Carter Rickey, they bring in an extra blocker, and Sulphur has just said, we'll just bring an extra rusher.
Yeah, they are taking advantage right now of knowing that the pass pass is not. There's not going to be a pass. There's not a passer on the field. Now, if one of those guys playing Wildcats got an arm, that's an opportunity for a huge play here in a few minutes. Set it up.
2nd and 11 from the 36. Here's Baker on the Wildcat, taking his time and not much there. He gets 3 yards. And there you see for Sulphur, the big fellas in there, Justice Gillum and Gideon Peterson, who you talked about earlier, in on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Baker there. I mean, yeah, the line of scrimmage was dominated by Bulldogs from Sulphur. He did a nice job of making a couple of shimmy moves and getting something out of it. That was more than I thought he was going to get.
This is a big play for the Sulphur defense. Got to get off the field on this. Is it 3rd down or is it 2nd down? It's 2nd down and 8. I thought it was 3rd down. Yes, it's 2nd on the down marker.
Yeah,
but it is 3rd and 8. Empty backfield for Ricky. Ricky throwing it. Picked off. That's Garrett down to the 20 and inside of it as he runs through Ricky at the 19.
I am remembering the words of head coach Colt, Corey Colt, before the game. Down on the field in warm-ups, he said, if we're going to do anything tonight, we're going to have to get a good game out of Austin Garrett. He is Johnny on the spot. I don't think Ricky saw him.
And that was not an easy catch either. That ball was up and it had some heat on it, and Austin Garrett went up and got it. That's a huge turnover for the Sulphur Bulldogs.
Yeah, the only thing I would prefer if I was Coach Cole was Garrett, instead of running and trying to run over the tackler there, see if you can get around him. I thought he had a good chance if he made that guy miss to get the end zone.
1st down and 10 at the 18. There's Matlack up the middle to the 15. I think Austin Garrett might be one of those guys, Robert, that craves contact.
I think he does. I mean, we've seen that on the defensive side of the ball. Nice run there. That gets 3 yards.
Rain Ragland in on the tackle for Lincoln Christian. He's just a sophomore. He saw time last year as a freshman. 2nd down is Linville. Play action, rolling left, throwing pass, incomplete.
Incomplete pass from Sulphur.
I would imagine that the Sulphur sideline looks a little different now after that interception for Austin Garrett.
Yeah, a little more energy down here from the Sulphur Bulldogs, no doubt. You know, they've got to get this ball punched in. You're talking about the young man Garrett with that INT and how he likes contact. He's the kind of kid, I think, morning looking for somebody to hit. I mean, he's just a physical kid, a big-time leader down here on the sideline.
This could be a good rivalry game. This is another rivalry game. Both of them being Bulldogs.
Mobley's going to run on 3rd and 8. Mobley busting out to the 10, stumbling, stays on his feet, and makes a nice run down to the 6.
Yeah, now we know why Austin Garrett was in the backfield. Watch him on this play. He's the lead blocker. Boom. He eliminates the tackler. Mobley does a good job of running and stepping through that one tackler, and they get the 1st down.
And he just completely caved in the left side of the line, and he does it again. Aaron Mobley jumps in for his 3rd touchdown early game.
They still have, we're still two downs, or 2 downs.
Maddox Mobley has been in the end zone 3 times, and Sulphur's not going away.
They still got to get
the Bulldogs choose to go for 2 here. It looks like they will.
Yeah, I would. If they trust the kicker, no, it looks like they're going to go for 2.
We'll go for 2.
I don't like chasing points until I have to. But if you don't have the trust in your kicking game, go ahead and chase it now.
Mobley in that Wildcat again, running left, bouncing outside.
Get up!
That's good.
Why not have a 2-point conversion run for Maddox Mobley tonight? He's got 3 touchdowns. He's accounted for 20 of Sulphur's 21 points. It's 28-21 now. Lincoln Christian.
Trying to say Hunter Shepard? Hunter Shepard's there. I just seen Hunter Shepard on camera.
Over Sulphur, or 28-20, Lincoln Christian over Mobley. And Mobley would be the first one to tell you he didn't do those on his own. He had some good blocking, and we know
I'm texting Hunter. I'm texting Hunter.
But you can text.
I have one
just
Snapchat.
annihilated the defender.
4 plays, 18 yards, all set up by this interception by Austin Garrett.
I hope we see his block again.
There's one there for the touchdown.
Austin Garrett just paving the way.
I just seen you on the live stream. I just.
For the 2-point conversion. Just like that, Sulphur's back in this ball game. Boy, it was really close to getting away from him, Robert. Lincoln Christian not only had that 2-score lead, but had the ball as well.
Exactly. So again, the defense comes up big, and Austin Garrett. Oh, here we go, right there. I mean, yeah, the defender does a nice job of burrowing into the ground, but Garrett makes sure he gets his skin on the play, gets the head.
This is Angel Rios kicking off here, and Baker's going to take it and get hit inside the 20.
No. 20-yard line down.
Again, you play at this level, Robert, you don't get to run off the field if you're as good as Eli Vincent. He's out there all the time, and he makes a big special teams play there.
Yeah, and on that play there with Baker, he had a choice there. I mean, he's trying to read. If he's smart, he's trying to read the ball. If I let this go, is it going to go out of bounds? Because he's right there. He's about 4 yards off the boundary. And I'm going to guess he read that I better catch it, or he just wanted to catch it. But nice job on the coverage unit by Sulphur.
So Lincoln's got it at the 18-yard line. Ricky has right on a stretch play running left.
Oh, good block.
Right, bouncing it out to the 25. He's going to get 7 on first down.
Yeah, there's an excellent elimination block, a run-out block is what I call it, at the beginning of the play. When he gets outside, watch right there. Those guys push that defender out. It creates a huge gap for Wright to use to get to the boundary.
Yeah, that was Lincoln Torres who made that block there for Lincoln Christian. Second down from the 25. Little Wildcat is.
Oh, but guess who? Guess who that is?
My goodness.
That is Austin Garrett.
Pulling him, gets the first down, but he paid for it from Austin Garrett there.
Yeah, that was a nice job by pulling him. And yeah, he felt it there. He does a nice job on the read. Gets through a huge hole. Right there. And
that wasn't Garrett. That was 6, wasn't it? That was Maddox Boyd who made that hit.
Okay.
Well, you know it's a compliment when you think it's Garrett, right? It's a good hit.
Exactly.
But it is a first down to the 32. Ricky hands to Baker running left, and
It's almost dead.
stacks up after about a yard. And Boyd is fired up.
Yeah, back in the defense, he and Austin Garrett are banging helmets against each other. Headbutting.
Guys, you're talking about Austin Garrett, and rightfully so. Take a guess who the defensive coordinator, what his last name is.
Yeah, his last name is Garrett.
That's correct. That's his daddy. That's defensive coordinator. Let me tell you, his dad matches his son's into
Keith Garrett. Whoa, man, like father, like son.
Little throwback screen here, and they can't complete it. As
Someone just pushed his own player down.
It's a third down. You mentioned they're banging their heads together, Robert. They even want contact when they celebrate.
Watch.
Hey, good play. Knock it out.
I think he thought he was being excited. No, I don't want to foul him.
John Madden.
Oh, yeah.
The late John Madden would dig that.
3rd and 8 from the 34 for Lincoln Christian. Ricky rolling. Even better hit.
Now we got a new player in there with that.
Briar Davenport with a big hit, and we got a flag back by the quarterback.
Flag thrown.
Oh. Is the signal.
But is that a first down?
It's an offensive line.
On the offense.
So it's 4th down.
Yes.
4th down.
And see if they want to do something with it here.
Phil, you're down there on the sidelines. You mentioned in the first half that Lincoln looked the more physical team. Do you feel that's starting to turn right now?
Yeah, I think it turned about 5 minutes ago, but these are both very physical ball clubs. They're just getting after it now. No doubt momentum is on the home sideline right now.
Well, and Phil, both coaches used the word physical several times, talking to them before the game.
Yeah, it's all about physicality.
It's a fake punt. Ricky throws it back left side, and it's going to be a completion and a first down.
First down.
There is a
Good.
flag at the 45-yard line, but as it stands right now, this is a first down for Lincoln Christian. Sulphur thinks this one's coming back.
Yeah, the entire coaching staff is signaling to take it back over on the Sulphur sidelines.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Three-play fourth down.
What?
I wonder if that was a covered up receiver, Robert, that went down in a route there.
They just flagged it.
I mean, it's got to be somebody in the interior. And again, when you're on, there you go. Well, that's 14 there, but there was another player that went down further on the other side. If he's inside the tackle box, he can't go.
Here's the other question. Was the pass beyond the line of scrimmage, too, right?
That's also another part of it.
It was really close.
Yeah. Well, the officials talked about it.
So the line of scrimmage was the 39.
That's who it is.
And that's behind the line of scrimmage. That's 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, though, right?
Yeah, 44. I'll go with the officials. You got a guy out there that's worked 6 state championship games. Father.
So Sulphur will try to receive this punt again. We'll see if Lincoln this time will punt it away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will this time.
Yeah, they do. They punt it.
It's a high kick towards the...
They're going to flag it because it went out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds at about the 35, and that's where Sulphur will have it. So the Bulldogs of Sulphur have a chance to tie or take the lead here with a 2-point conversion even in a game that felt like it was slipping away from them about 15 minutes ago.
You get a feeling that they're probably not kicking points the rest of the night.
Lincoln needs to fumble this if they want to have a chance of probably winning.
The way they've had success with that Wildcat, you might as well go with it from the 3-yard line.
I think that's what they'll do. We're gonna see a little Wildcat here.
No, I think Linville's out there. Yep, Linville's out there with Matlack to his right. Lincoln Christian's fans starting to make some noise as Matlack gets a carry right up the middle. And not a lot doing there. Tackled after a gain of just a couple.
Yeah, when you look, just 102 yards passing for Sulphur, and when you look at Linville's numbers on the season, he averages, basically 163.8 yards a game.
Come on, Lincoln. Hold on.
Creed nail on that tackle last time for Lincoln. 2nd down and 9. Mobley's going to go in motion.
Hold on. What happened? Oh, they were trying to affect. What the heck? Here, audience! I want to pass it to you.
We do a flag down to 35.
Yeah, and I'm catching myself every pass play.
They want the fans to play. Hey, who wants to play here? Run for the touchdown!
Offense. Decline. Third down.
I did not. I saw all those guys right there around the line of scrimmage.
Come on. Doc, no. Wait. I'm gonna come after you. Yeah. Wait. Then I better throw it to the fans. The fans will help me. Here, fans.
So it's a 3rd down.
It's the Lincoln Christian fans.
Like they want us up here. Like you're Christian. I want you to have this. If you catch it, you can keep it. Okay. Hey, Sulphur. Hey, Sulphur. It's that way, not that way. Straight. Uh-oh. Flat. What, is it delay of game?
We'll take the timeout with the 3:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2021 Lincoln Christian leads Sulphur Class 3A state championship on the NFA.
Dang it.
That's
Maverick,
Matt.
Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event. It's big.
First down, Lincoln Christian. Interception.
Going toward his sideline, you can't really see if he corralled it, if it hit the ground or not. Yeah, I think he had it. Yeah, we're looking at it right there.
Yep.
I think he hit his arms underneath of it, yeah.
Yes!
First down, this is pulling him on the Wildcat run, and there's nothing doing there. No gain at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I think they would be better off having Ricky out there handing the ball off and at least having the threat of a pass. Because right now, that adjustment we talked about in the first half, really the second quarter, they're coming all out. Everybody is attacking. The safeties are coming up and attacking the backfield on
So
Wildcat.
WBs are taking pictures. Hunter.
He's taking pictures and videos.
Got a couple stacked receivers.
Does he share them on his page?
Yes.
It's a quarterback draw, and he's not going to get much. Gideon Peterson
He got a lot up
corrals him
there.
in the backfield. Fights
I
back
don't
to the
know.
line of scrimmage with a
He was
third
up
and
there
long for
doing
Lincoln
the
Christian.
post game.
Austin Kerr gets his pound of flesh as well coming in there on the play late.
I mean,
There's not a lot of
Hey,
those,
move your back.
where do
he
you
can't
see it on
drive.
the
Yeah, he
stickers
can't
on
go.
So he has to get rookie. So pretty much if
He
you
probably got a lot from a
I was
Labone
always mad that
posted
we didn't get those
and
when I was in high
said,
school.
"Leave me here. I found a ride home with Davis or something."
I pretty much okay, Davis. You might have to take it over.
No, we had the cushiony things, but
I mean, I'd be scared. Like, how does he know all these people? Like, hey, can I get a ride? It's like, where are you going?
copies of Texas. I actually love Texas. And we had
Well, that would be a good shot. If I had my phone, that would have been a good shot or call. It was just still for a minute. It's like, ugh. But he had his back, like right there.
Worse than Buckeyes.
Ricky gonna throw. That pass is complete. Ferris makes the grab, but he's gonna be well short of the first down.
54. What about 54? That was a call.
Head
Guys in
tap.
red jerseys right now, and they are really corralling to the football in a hurry. Of course, when you roll out that direction, I know they throw back some, but that allows that defense to think we can all go that way.
It looks like he tried. It looks like Lincoln almost fumbled.
We saw the fake punt earlier. It's easy to do that when your quarterback's the punter.
Got a punt?
That's totally good. Have the quarterback be the punter. Have a quarterback good at kicking. You have to pull that. You have to have the quarterback good at kicking. You do a fake punt, Savannah. Have a good. To have a fake a punt, you have to have a good quarterback.
Didn't Blade do that?
Huh?
Was it Blade? Didn't Blade punt too?
I think Marlow could possibly be a fake it during the punt. Marlow could have done that against Millwood. They faked it. Because I see a video with someone instead of kicking it, they'll yeet it up with their hands, make it look like.
I think Blade did that because I think he did a fake pass or a fake.
No, I watched someone like perfectly throw it that it looks like a kick, and someone caught it and fell on the ground, and it was their ball still.
And this is what we've seen from Sulphur when they've got drives going. This has been the igniter. A big playoff tackle on the zone, outside zone play. And man, nice job there to get in the secondary by Mobley.
Here's another run for Mobley, and this time not much doing. No gain there, so now 11 carries for 63 yards and 3 touchdowns for Maddox Mobley.
Another zone play.
Colt, did you just help us Sulphur with stuff?
They kind of spread out a little bit.
Or is that someone else?
No opening for Mobley to take advantage of.
Good job by Lincoln Torres there for Lincoln Christian. Another one of those.
His name a lot.
Yeah, young player, only a sophomore, is Torres. Here's Mobley again, right side, and not a lot doing. He fights for 3 yards out to the 37. Going to be another 3rd and long for the Sulphur offense here.
Yeah,
Colt's a
Mason
sophomore
Torres
too.
on the bottom and Lincoln Torres
So the Tories got the tackle on that play and the assist.
So another third and long.
Hello,
here as
Chad.
we
Who's
come to the
Preston?
last minute of this third quarter for the Sulphur Bulldogs.
If they throw here, look for a crossing route.
Nope. It's going to be a run.
Get it! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Tackle at the 50 to the 45 and all the way to the Lincoln Christian 41. They just went wildcat and said stop us on the 7 yards to go, and Lincoln Christian could not.
Nice job of getting through the line of scrimmage, breaking a couple of tackles in the secondary, and there you go. You move the chains and you put it in Lincoln Christian territory.
And you had mentioned in the first half, Robert, a lot of that work in the Wildcats being done off left
Come
guard,
on,
left tackle.
Lincoln Christian, hold them. You do not want them to make a touchdown.
I always like teams that run left-handed.
Get him!
Just don't expect
Good job.
Hand off to Garrett. He's going to get 1 yard to the 40. That time they put Colton Cole in at the Wildcat quarterback. Cole's listed as a quarterback, so you know he can throw it, but it'll be second down and 9 now at the 40-yard line. And we're going to run to the end of the third quarter. 12 more minutes to play in this Class 3A state championship game.
Let's go!
We got a tight one here. 28-21, Lincoln Christian leads Sulphur. This is the NFH.
Nice, 7 points. Hello, chat. Hello, Preston W984.
We're proud to support the communities where we live and work. Together, we build for tomorrow today.
I'm gonna go into nursing because my grandma was a nurse. Seeing her
Sorry
inspired
about
me
that.
to
We have an
get
ad
a
going
higher
on.
education.
Ad break time. Time to
My name
mute
is Leah,
myself.
and I've been working here for 2 years. Working at Whataburger.
A lot of football left. It's going to be a fun 12 minutes.
Yep.
You know, Todd, one of the things, too, that I think Coach Cole was concerned about was that his team wasn't as playoff or as championship game experienced. That hadn't been the case.
Here's a handoff to Mobley on a reverse this time, and that is hit and drop for no gain.
No gain.
Creed Nail who came in to nail him at the line. Oh, hammer him, I like that, at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was, again, I thought initially it might be Ragland, but it was Creed Nail coming back in the backfield, making that play behind the line of scrimmage and setting up a 3rd and 10.
Another 3rd and long here for Sulphur.
Well, they've actually got a quarterback in there now.
Need to get it to the 31. Linville hands off. Matlack right side. We're going to have a hold come in as Matlack's going to be a yard short.
You're going to have a face
mask. It's a face mask. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I see it now. We'll see if they call that the 5 or 15. Probably going to be a 15-yarder, right?
I would think so. His helmet jerked a little bit. That's generally the judgment.
On defense. 5-yard penalty for the aim to run. Result in a first down.
It is the 5-yard variety. Remember, in high school, you have the 5 and the 15. And so it does move the ball to the 26 and gives Sulphur a first down. I think it was a first down on the run. So we'll add 5 to the end of it.
It was close.
Back to this Wildcat. Mobley running to the left side again. Mobley bounces this one out.
Well, if you look back on this, I mean, and again, we get to see it from upstairs. He probably should have taken the inside fork in the road on that one. It was a little bit bigger, right in there where Garrett had kicked out and gave him a good steal. Still got good.
Well, it tells you how well that's working. Lincoln defended it well, and it's still a 4-yard gain.
Yes.
Second down and 6. Flag comes in at the snap as this time it's a run right side for Matlack, and he gets to the 20.
Huh?
My dad just texted said the other visitor.
Oh, okay.
The way that flag came in.
Yeah. Illegal formation on the offense. More than 4 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty from the freeze spot. Second down.
So that erases that first down run.
Would you have a tackle or something backed up too far?
I think you might have had all the receivers on that side were off.
Okay.
So second and 11 at the 27-yard line for Sulphur. Sulphur trailed this game 28-13. They have fought back in it to get down by 7.
2 by 2, either side with the receivers. They're going to throw it.
Linville rolling, throwing,
That's
right
not
side
good.
incomplete. He had a man open on the sideline, Davenport, and he didn't see him. And it's going to be third down. Sulphur has not led in this game, Robert. Lincoln got up early. Sulphur has tied the game a couple times, but here we are, 10 minutes to go and 10 seconds, and Sulphur still hasn't had the lead, and they're going to have to get another third and long.
Man, Sulphur, it was Lincoln that won the toss and chose to, or no, it was actually Sulphur that won the toss and chose to defer. So they gave Lincoln the ball first.
Linville throwing left side, pass caught, but out of bounds. So Barrett made the grab, but he couldn't get a foot down. It's going to be fourth down, and this is go territory for Sulphur. Probably too long for a field goal.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried to get that right foot in, and he nearly did. But he was unable to. Good effort that time from Barrett, who made a circus catch in the first half. Big play right here. Fourth down and 11 from the 27.
And it's not exactly in the comfort zone, really, especially for Sulphur.
It's the first fourth down attempt of the night for either team as Linville has no one open and just throws it away. He got hit afterwards, and I think maybe some fans wanted a penalty, but nothing in that. And it's going to be a turnover on downs.
All right, well, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I let my mom take it.
And when you roll like that, I mean, sometimes we see the throwback more with Lincoln Christian than with Sulphur. They don't do the throwback as much, come back across. I think there's a little difference in the arm strength there, but you look at that play, you've really pinned yourself into throwing it somewhere in that area, and there was just nobody open.
Yeah, they rolled short side of the field there, and Linville just ran out of road. So a big stop for the Lincoln defense as Lincoln gets the ball back. This is Baker who runs right side and gets nothing.
Yeah, Baker, sorry, you're nothing like the Bulldogs.
Baker's been the Wildcat quarterback.
You have to give you a listen, though.
Baker doesn't get anything right up the middle, and he runs right into the teeth of that Sulphur defense. That's Justice Gillum up there making the tackle.
Them Garrett's up there as well. I mean, they've been
Baker
a
only
much better
Lincoln
job here in the
Christian.
second half. Talking
You
about
need some.
Sulphur.
You need some.
We need some
On
points.
defense, getting a
No,
lot
I'm
of
telling
guys
him he needs
around
some.
the
He was running. He was trying to run like Bulldogs. It was like you don't know
You're,
how to
you're,
do it.
you're not Hudson.
You're not a Morgan.
You're not a Hudson Morgan. Don't do that. You're not Hudson.
Maybe he'll train you, but you gotta.
Maybe he'll train you, but you're not a Hudson. And I don't think he wants to train you. What if we move back?
Yeah, 65
No,
to
he might not want you to steal his position. Still his.
is very close. As close as their numbers are.
Unless you decide to tour Marlow. Which that's a tricky reciprocal slope. Will Colt do that? I don't think so.
No, I didn't say Colt. I said Baker. Baker, I think it's. What?
Oh, it's the Millwood Cheaters
Stadium, I believe we'll be
versus
on
Washington.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
On the
Millwood
call for
Cheaters
that,
against
which is
the
a lot of fun.
Washington.
Sounds outstanding. Works with us some on the
Go
OSU
Washington.
network. But
The
I
Washington.
wanted to mention Washington Warriors. They have some significance in this contest.
How so?
The only loss for either team this year was in the opening game of the season by Sulphur, 27-24 in double overtime against Washington.
But
So that's the only
By the
team
time I
that's
get
beaten
this,
either one of these this season.
Oh, I did it. I did it. Did I get it?
Caden Cole on his feet. Not putting a lot of weight on it there as he's going to be helped to the sideline.
Did someone get hurt?
Yeah.
Don't forget, we've had one state champion crowned already. The Dewar Dragons, Class B Division One,
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
state championship over Laverne this afternoon.
And I want to put out the final high school game for a standout running back at Laverne, Felix Teal.
So the opening kickoff for a
I
touchdown.
know he did. He is absolutely a fun player to watch.
Ricky on 3rd and long. Gonna throw, fires it.
Oh,
deep
shit.
right
Come on.
side for right, and it is poked away. Intercepted.
No! No!
Barrett gets it on the tip. He'll return it to midfield to the 45, the 40. Still on his feet. Finally taken down at about the 39-yard line.
I know they wanted a good pass, but you got to be careful with a pass that long.
They try to Hail Mary you.
I know, but that's just.
I know you're a Christian school, but I don't think you're doing any more Hail Marys.
Dang it. I knew that. Back here, push up me up.
As acrobatic and as good as that one.
Then he got 30 yards on the return. Ironically, Robert, he got a reason to catch it, or an opportunity to catch it on the tip because C.J. Wright's still athletic. He almost reached back and caught it and tipped it back up in the air.
And this is much better field position because.
I mean, I know you wanted to do that, but that's going to cost you. That's whole thing. You can hold them, people. That's all.
That's all.
I mean, they can get you if this. I mean, they're only a touchdown away. We don't want them to touchdown.
At the 41-yard line, Sulphur's got it with 8.5 to play. Right up the middle.
It's not good.
Not much doing there for Matlack, who fights just to get that 1 yard to the 40.
It's 4th quarter with 8 minutes to go.
The only success, the only success really that Sulphur's had aside from the one big Matlack
Anything can
run,
happen.
running the ball
Yeah,
between the tackles,
anything can
is
happen.
that Wildcat. See just
Like that Costello versus Marlow freshman basketball game.
Yeah, you're ahead of the band.
Not what you
Yeah.
want to see if you're Sulphur, but they're probably going to need a
Overtime could happen.
Yeah, like what happened to y'all overtime?
I don't think he's coming out of the game unless he can't move. Oh, good cut up. It's a nice cut up field that time for Mobley for Sulphur. Gets down to the 37, gains 3.
Mobley, I know that the yardage has been diminished some, but he has got to be getting close to 100 yards on the game.
And on the tackle that time again is Lincoln Torres. So another 3rd down. Boy, Sulphur, it feels like all their 3rd downs, Robert, have been 3rd and 7 or longer. This one's another 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6, actually, we'll call it.
In the second half. Oh,
Nothing doing there.
Lincoln Torres.
Lincoln Torres, Creed Nail in there.
Good job.
Also in on the tackle was
Did you
Colt
see it?
Monsey.
He hurt.
Torres is over on the
Finally, they said his name. Good job, Colt.
So he's coming off backside to make these plays.
Good job, Colt.
I think it's a Colton Cole on the Sulphur team.
Colton Monsey on my nephew. Let's go, Colton.
Oh!
He's got to be sacked. It's Fullingham that got him back at the 48-yard line, and Lincoln Christian will take over on downs.
Now, the defenses have been dominating here in the second half, and that's as good a defensive play there for Lincoln Christian as the interception was for Sulphur. It eliminates on a 4th down play, eliminates the drive for Sulphur, and puts Lincoln Christian in great field position.
Let's go. Let's go, Lincoln. Let's the ball now.
48-yard line. And we'll see the Bulldogs of Lincoln Christian be a little bit more deliberate here, I think, with a 7-point lead. Hands off to Fullingham running right. He'll get about 2 yards to midfield. Oh, the ball came loose.
No.
And I think Sulphur's got it.
No. No.
There was no whistle. And Sulphur recovers it at the 49-yard line.
And this is what you get, even though it's not Wildcat, the quarterback's in there.
I didn't see him drop the ball. Did you see him drop the ball?
No.
I didn't either, unless they took it pretty much out of his hands. I didn't see that ball drop. I didn't know.
It fell on the ground. It was already dead ball. It was already dead ball.
Maddox Mobley forced the fumble and recovered it. I don't know if he recovered. Did he recover? Yeah, that's him down there with it. Wow. What a game Maddox Mobley is having. Run for 3 touchdowns. Now he's forced to fumble and recovered one. Remember, he had a 2-point conversion. He had a 2-point conversion run. And here he is again on first down, trying to bounce this one outside. Makes a nice cut up field to get 3 yards on what should have been a no-gain run. It should have been a loss. Here you see it. They string it out really well. He's trying to find somewhere to go with it. Missed tackle on the back end. He able to cut it upfield a little bit around the numbers to get the yards. Well, he's got really good vision. Up to 97 yards now. He had to be close to 100. Second down and 7. Linville in at quarterback. He's going to throw a right side. On the ground.
Haha. You slipped and fell.
Oh, you against the ice bath.
Right there in the middle of the.
Yes.
See, that's why they shouldn't have done that, because that could hurt someone.
Yeah, here's the deal. I mean, can you catch that ball and stay up on your feet?
That could hurt someone.
If you catch the ball and go to the ground at this level,
Not a good place to be at.
Colt.
Third
Colt.
down, about
Where's
6
Colt
here.
at?
Handoff Mobley. Nice cut. Has the first down and more. Into the secondary and all the way down to the 31. And now Maddox Mobley's over 100 yards rushing. Who's that superhero that gets small? Because that's what he's doing. I don't know how he's getting through these holes. These are just cracks that Mobley is fighting his way through. When he gets in the open field, doing a good job of getting the extra yards.
Lincoln, you have not lost a game all year. Let's not ruin it tonight.
A couple yards. Phil Nichols on the sidelines. Phil, he doesn't have a lot of room to run through, but Mobley's finding spaces in this Lincoln defense. Yeah, this kid's got really good vision too. But he can
You've been doing all good all year, all season. Don't give this to him.
Mobley a junior as well, so he's still got 1 year after this year.
Get him!
Throws left side. Pass caught to the 25, down to the 21.
He didn't make it.
That's going to be close to another first down, maybe a little bit short.
Yeah, it's short.
It's short.
On the edge for Briar Davenport. I started to take a look at the scoreboard. Both teams, I'll take that back. Sulphur's used one timeout. They had to use that a little bit earlier. Lincoln Christian has all 3 of theirs. And I'm telling you, Todd, the way they move the football, there's going to be a lot of time left if they get the end zone. Mobley, left side, needs a yard. He fights for it and gets it. Yep. It was on second effort that he leaned forward to get that yard to the 20. And Sulphur's in the red zone, down by 7 with 3:58 to play. And again, a nice job by Austin Garrett of getting the block and pushing the guy outside. And that was really the edge that was set. There wasn't much else inside.
I don't care what's going to happen to them, what's going to happen to us. It goes into overtime.
Spins out of a tackle in the backfield and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Hey, Phil's right. This guy is literally having to this is what zone play is. Find that opening. And he's getting stretched out a lot by that Lincoln Christian defense. There's a nice little love tap as he was trying to get out.
Hold them.
From the 20. Rolling close to 3 minutes to play in this one. Linville hands them over.
Hold him.
He's got the first down.
Damn it.
To the 10-yard line and maybe just inside of it. Yeah, that was off the block of Justice Gillum out there.
You hold him. You don't want to go to overtime and do what happened to Marlow and Norwood.
65, Corey Cole's back in too, getting the blocking going there. So nice play there by the offensive line. Boy, Mobley has just been a
And you know what? Their luck will try to do a 2-point conversion so they can
He's in the backfield in the Wildcat formation. First down and goal from the 10. Mobley left side.
Not
Lowers
good.
his head down to the 5, maybe the 4.
Second.
Tackle made that time by Brett Castee. He'll get to the 5.
Okay, I'm getting scared.
Now the question is, Robert, don't want to put the cart before the horse. You go
Start
for one.
playing, time's running out. If they don't start getting into formation, time's running out.
The way this Wildcats worked especially. Mobley, left side again.
Not good.
3.
Now 4th down.
Is it 4th down?
It's now 4th down.
Sulphur might think about a timeout here just to get him a breather.
And I'm not sure if you're Lincoln Christian, you'll think about a timeout.
3rd down and goal.
Okay.
Sulphur 10 for 18 on 3rd downs. And they've got it at the 3-yard line here.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
And all start up front. And it might be offside. It looked like the Lincoln player jumped. The player stepped. I think that was Ragland that came across. And Gillen
No, it
moved
was.
after
It
him.
was.
Our referee.
No, it's Sulphur did it. Sulphur.
So Ragland moved first is what the referees decide, or the officials decide. We'll see the replay here.
Yeah.
7th goal. Remember, as soon as he comes across the ball, it's offsides in high school football. That's right. So now the ball's down inside the 2 at the 1-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Mobley, high snap, but he catches it and he gets in for his 4th touchdown of the evening. And Sulphur's got a decision now. Go for 1 in the tie or go for 2 in the lead. There's a minute 19 to go.
Guys, Coach Cole just signaled, go for 2. They're going to go for 2.
They're going for 2.
You have to hold them.
Hold them.
Hold up. Don't let them score.
We're going to do whatever it takes. Their kick game is not that good.
Their kick game's not that good.
Game has been sterling.
What a huge play here. 2-point conversion for Sulphur.
No.
With a minute 19 to go, looking for their first lead.
Lincoln, keep them from scoring.
Mobley with Garrett to his left. And we got a timeout taken by Lincoln Christian. We'll take it with them. 1:19 to go. Big play coming up next here on the NFHS Network.
I'm nervous. Oh God, they gotta hold them. They gotta do something. They cannot let them score. Makes me think of a Marlow game already.
Yeah. So they're trying to make a private coverage story.
Lincoln has came so hard, but not to lose a minute. We can't let that guy get away with saying that Sulphur's winning, so they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Welcome back, 28-27. Sulphur going for 2, looking for the lead with a minute 19 to go. Robert, what do you look for the Sulphur Bulldogs to do here?
Well, we're going to go Wildcat, obviously. And I want number 4 carrying it, and I want him trying to run behind 77. That would be my game plan. Let those guys.
Are they still talking on their Sulphur people?
All night continue. Now again with 4, the danger for Lincoln Christian is 4's got such great vision, as you pointed out, Todd. He goes down the line of scrimmage. He finds a crack. He's going. Yeah, we got a pass.
We'll see if we got a quarterback here. Linville's in, hard count. Might try to get him to jump here and use a timeout, and it looks like that's what Sulphur's going to do. So we'll keep it here for this timeout.
Why they make me nervous.
What this does now for Sulphur is this is the ball game. If you don't get this, you've got to get an onside because they don't have timeouts now to get the ball back.
No, what I'm wondering.
They're wasting all their time
You
out.
put the quarterback in, and I'm wondering if Lincoln Christian just stood there and said, nah, this is not what they want to do. They want that extra blocker in there in the Wildcat. So I don't know if the fake was going to get Lincoln Christian. It obviously didn't, and I don't think it was going to. Now do you go? I mean, there's no way you go back out with Linville out there. You're going to go Wildcat.
I think you got to go Wildcat. Phil Nichols, what do you say down there on the field?
They give it anybody but number 4. There needs to be an investigation.
Number 4 is going to be punished, right?
I agree with Robert. Go find big number 77 and go get it.
I'll tell you what, he said that offensive line tonight, it hasn't been like they've opened up gaping holes, but they have done a good job of pushing that Lincoln Christian unit around, especially here in the second half. Just grinded out old school drives.
All right, here it is. Sulphur going for 2. Mobley in at the Wildcat. Mobley running left, lowers his head. He's at the line. Is he in? They marked him short. They said
He saw it. He saw it. 28 to 27. Lincoln Christian now has the ball.
Oh my God! Too short. Yes.
Boy, that was close, but I think they got it right. He did not get in.
I don't think he did either. Got a good lead block from.
Way to hold Lincoln! That was scary.
Again here. There's your lead block right there. I thought he was going to get in. It just looked like all he had to do was lean in the number 8's jersey and follow him in.
So now it's going to be an onside kick for Sulphur. Don't forget, after this game is over, we will interview the winning coach. We'll have our player of the game brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors and also the trophy presentation.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see the onside kick.
Todd, you got to give a lot of credit to the Lincoln Christian.
You're going to try to do an onside kick so they can get it back.
Yep.
They're big playmakers. Yeah, you saw, we talked about.
I heard about it.
Washington
Washington do a lot. Washington
Baker
does
was
a lot.
there, another big play guy for them.
Because it's a kid that keeps hitting the ground.
Lincoln Torres has been everywhere. Lincoln Torres.
Well, Lincoln Christian, if you know that they'll do an onside kick, you got to jump on that ball.
So we're seeing Cooper Cole. He's got this thing. Excuse me, Cole.
They got to be good.
That's pretty impressive.
Oh my God.
You see how he's got it set up on the tee, on the ground, kind of leaning on the tee there. So he might be trying to kick the sidewinder here. As Lincoln Christian has the hands team out there, the ball's got to get to the 50.
See, they can't do that, can they?
It's not going to get to the 50.
There's a penalty. Mobley did the first wrong thing he's done.
Sulphur just got a penalty.
Because they kicked it twice. You can't do that. You can't kick it twice.
He was trying to get to the 50.
Yeah.
See what you do? You'll see, look. It has to.
Because it has to be over 50.
And he did. And you kick it twice, you get.
On the kicking team, the penalties decline. First down, Lincoln Christian. And now Lincoln Christian's just got to put a knee to the ground a couple times, and they're going to win the state championship.
Just knee it. Just boom. They just have to knee it twice and you're done. Yep. Two times or 2 times. You have to grab the ball and knee.
So maybe that would be what it is.
Take a knee.
Out of the shotgun,
Knee.
Ricky will take the snap and take a knee.
They're like, we're just going to win this game. Let's go ahead.
And he's got to do it one more time.
That's before they get it from the clock.
Yep. If you take a knee, you run the clock. Some people accidentally let people take the knee and then start running the clock.
We're still running the clock, so.
As Class 3A state champions. What a game this was tonight.
Oh, man. There it is again. I mean.
That was a close game, but Lincoln Christian won. Lincoln Christian won.
So that's Mason Torres.
Yeah, I think that was also.
Oh.
That was Colt
That's.
Monsey.
Woo! Colt Monsey!
Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. Take a knee. No! 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 No!
It's still loose, and I think it's Sulphur recovering. No, Lincoln
got it back.
Lincoln got it back!
Wow, that would have been a pretty big faux pas there.
That is one of the craziest things I have ever seen, and almost.
That was not a good kneel down.
The snap got away.
They still have it.
Oh, is that CJ Wright? Yeah. And now we got a flag after the play.
What's the flag for?
That's just the overzealousness of guys trying to get their hand on the ball.
That's what you like on the defense. 15-yard penalty.
Yes.
Center snapped it. Ricky wasn't ready. And look at CJ Wright. That's why you put somebody back there, right, Robert?
Yes. That's why you got that safety when you're in victory.
Closest game ever. 1 point difference win.
There's a lot of times you
11 seconds.
back there.
Now you can't throw the ball. Do not fumble. Kneel it. They call the game.
Because Sulphur makes a touchdown. In 11 seconds, we're done. Just waste the clock. Or just waste the clock. Or just waste the clock.
Woo! Lincoln won! Lincoln won! Lincoln won!
Coach, I told you before the game, we're making a habit of this meeting down here. Well, that was just an outstanding high school football game.
There was two gritty teams that really wanted it, and we made one more play a couple inches short, and I give them so much credit. They're a great program, great kids. Their coaches coach hard, and we just made one more play than they did, and I couldn't be more proud of our guys.
Coach, congratulations. Tremendous year. We'll celebrate with your kids.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Phil. And wow. I agree with Coach Ricky on what he said there. That's two gritty teams. They're very similar. The only real difference between these two teams is one's a 4-3 defensive team, one's a 3-4. And on the other side of the ball, one will throw it a little bit more than the other.
Did we get to watch the preseason medal game?
Yes.
Like last year? I feel
Yes.
like I had a deja vu again. I gotta go pee real.
We knew coming into this, and we talked beforehand, this might be the best game of both weekends, and there's 10 games to go, and they got a lot of work to do if they're going to be better than that game tonight.
Yeah, that was fantastic. 28-27. And we've got to pick a Lincoln Christian player for the player of the game.
Yeah, I think we had talked a little bit earlier on play of the game. If Sulphur won, it was pretty obviously going to be Maddox Mobley, but Kylan Schulteis for Lincoln Christian, player of the game. He not only has a touchdown catch, but he also has an interception return for a touchdown, and Phil Nichols going to catch up with him in just a second as he's going to go over with his team to celebrate. But that big interception return for a touchdown made it 28-13. That turned out to be the winning score. 13. That turned out to be the winning score of the game for Lincoln Christian, even though it was early third quarter.
Yeah, and you know, if Phil is down there and he can reach Lincoln Torres, he would be, if you had a defensive player of the game, I think it would be Lincoln Torres. I mean, the guy was all over the place.
Guys, who am I getting? I apologize, but crazy.
Yeah, no, Kylan Schulteis. You're going to talk to him. Yeah.
Hey, if he's still 52, get him in there too.
There's a bunch of guys that made plays for them, but let's go down to Phil right now, who's with Kylan Schulteis, our Academy Sports and Outdoors player of the game.
Kylan, you're the Academy Sports Outdoor Sports player of the game. Did it on both sides of the ball. Talk about your team. Talk about this state title back to back.
You know, we knew coming in it was going to be a dogfight. It's a very good
Dogfight. Dogfight. Literally.
Punch someone in the mouth.
I love this team. You know, we go through 6 a.m. workouts, everything. So this means a lot to us.
It all comes down to a 2-point conversion. Walk me through that stuff. That stop.
I mean, that's just like state championship football right there. Come down to the wire, and you know, you get out there, and people think you might be nervous, but you're just ready for the moment.
Go celebrate your team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We got to get Phil Nichols some of that face paint, Robert.
The hardware. One is silver. And I mean, I know I've heard from some guys, especially in schools that have got gold balls, they say they don't want the silver. I'm telling you, the accomplishment of both these teams, Todd, this year. Think of Sulphur. Beginning, back in the summer when they're getting ready for their football season, their town gets hit by a terrible tornado.
What happened? What's going to happen? Is this the Gatorade?
Their families were affected.
Yes.
One lost everything. And those guys
It's going to be cold.
This is a great accomplishment. We see over here the guys with the gold ball and Jerry Ricky getting colder than he wants to be. We got another
Millwood, Washington tomorrow. Before we get out of here, lots of people to thank. We obviously want to thank Chris and Ronnie and Connor, who do a great job with all the production here. Incredible setup every year. It seems to get better, more bells and whistles, and they do it.
That's what I wanted to say. I've done this almost every year, and Chris and the operation, it does. It gets better every year.
Every time I walk in here, he goes, "Hey, look at this new
That's
thing
a
we're doing
close
this
game.
year."
28-27.
The camera work.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had wanted to use our stuff for replay tonight, if they used replay, now there's some plays that neither team would want to be using it. But if they had replay, they could have maybe called a few things differently. But no, Chris and the crew, and I always like working with Phil. He's one of a kind.
Well, a heck of a ball game here tonight, and I will say this, Lincoln Christian's gonna put a trophy in the trophy case that's gold, and Sulphur will put one in there that's silver. But anyone that came to this ball game tonight, 15, 20 years from now, is gonna talk about how good that state championship game
I
was.
told both coaches, one of the things when I do these games, I don't necessarily think of the audience that's out there listening right now. I think that these guys are going to come back for reunions 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, and they're going to watch this. And I hope they'll listen to it and say, well, those guys weren't half bad. That'd be nice, because we're going to be part of that time capsule at both these schools. And again, with Lincoln Christian, they're not a very old school. And they have 4 state championships, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and both these teams have some really good young players. I would not be surprised to see both of them back in similar positions again next year.
Yeah, right. I'm going to want to watch him. The junior kicker, Halsey, is a tremendous player. Again, yeah.
You mentioned Lincoln Torres. He's a sophomore.
I know.
I mean,
and he was making plays like crazy.
Maddox Mobley's a junior who had 4 touchdown runs for Sulphur in this game tonight.
I tell you what, though, if we're going to have a pick'em game, I know what my first pick might be. I'm going to go with the Austin Garrett, because I like to have knockers.
Yeah. Just a really good football game tonight. We're glad that you watched it with us here on the NFHS Network. For Phil Nichols, for Chris, for Ronnie, for Connor, for everyone else involved here, and for Robert Allen, I'm Todd Lisby wishing you good night. We'll keep it here for the trophy presentation, but this will be the last you hear from us. Final score tonight, Lincoln Christian wins it 28-27 over Sulphur and takes home the 3A state championship here on the NFHS Network.
Eli Benson.
Lincoln Colt is not his.
Is he crying? He's not crying at football.
Hey. Lincoln Christian wins 28-27.
Hey, Super Bowl's good too.
Yeah.
Second place is not bad. I mean, what place did y'all get? Third?
Yeah. We got. If Phil's got a bronze ball, can you speak to us?
We're probably the ones that are proud of seniors.
Yeah. Best bet. I would probably prefer
And now your 2024 Class 3A state champion, the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. Assisting with the presentation from Lincoln Christian High School is Athletic Director Jerry Rickey, High School Principal J.A. Moore, and Head of Schools Derek Nelson. At this time, we would like to present the champions with their medals. Number 1, Mason Torres. Number 2, Tyler Sulphur. Number 3, Jack Milligan. Number 5, Caleb Peterson. Number 6, Connor Rowlett. Number 7, Gabe Hunsinger. Number 8, Carter Rickey. Number 9, Cooper Housewood. Number 10, Mike Price. Number 11, TJ Wright. Number 12, Ray Baker. Number 13, Brett Passy. Number 14, Creed Nail. Number 15, Dawson Williams. Number 16, Ty Williams. Number 18, Braden McMullen. Number 19, Liam Anderson. Number 20, Evan Jameson. Number 21, Micah Bruce. Number 22, Walker Colton. Number 23, Parker Rogers. Number 24, Gabe Furrier. Number 26, Maverick Red. Number 27, Bobby Hernandez. Number 28, Hudson Harris. Number 29, Ethan Uwatake. Number 31, Jake Stevenson. Number 32, Luke McCann. Number 33, Gideon Torres. Number 41, Bryce Travis. Number 42, Jack Thomas. Number 43, Sam Barr. Number 44, Rain Wagner. Number 50, Zach Baskin. Number 51, Abe Laybrook. Number 52, Lincoln Torres. Number 56, Dave Uwatake. Number 59, Dave Huxtable. Number 60, Dave Stevenson.
Jonah.
Number 51, Sam Stevenson. Number 63, Brandon Campbell. Number 54, Logan Ellen. Number 65, Max Grissom. Number 66, Kristen Carroll. Number 70, Brandon Mays. Number 72, Carson Ellis. Number 80, Noah Wilhelm. Number 82, Brody Eichendahl.
It's over now. What are you doing?
Just over on my TikTok, and I pinned it Colt. On TikTok. I tried to tag him on Facebook, but it wouldn't take him. All right. That's the stream done. The event has ended. Lincoln Christian has won with 28 points to Sulphur 27. It was a very close game. I would say if stuff went differently, Sulphur could have won, but at least Lincoln blocked their 2-point conversion at the end of the day. See you later. Bartonistic out. JWB holiday tracking out. Jonah Button out. See y'all in our next holiday test stream or tomorrow's football game. See you later.